Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077. Today we are starting right in the middle of things, which is why I'm currently on the pause screen. We are in one of these Johnny flashbacks slash memories and we need to free Alt from Arasaka. So without further ado, let's continue. Alright, let's go.
Mainframe. Gotta find the mainframe.
Great.
Alright, I can already see enemies here.
Ready
So
or
let's
not, here
just
they come.
go for it. I will need a little bit of cover though.
Fire! Fire!
I have like a camera over here.
Together!
Of course, I still can't really hack them, so that doesn't matter.
Contact lost!
Stay in cover while you reload.
Fire!
Go for this guy next. Reload.
Medic! I'm hit!
Thanks for telling me.
Fuck. Lock the doors.
I'm not sure if they even have medics here. Let's destroy the
Give me a sec.
camera.
I'll get it open. Cover me.
Get ready to fight more enemies.
Let's
Okay.
finish this quick. Get ready.
Got four in view. Headed this
our
way.
way.
Get ready.
Oh, they're coming from this side this time. Alright.
That's how we're gonna play it. God damn it! Regroup!
So is this guy trying to use like
Taking heavy casualties!
a pipe or some kind of stick to fight against guns?
Fire!
That's kind of stupid. Right, you have to show your face so I can
seconds,
shoot
Warrior.
it. There we
Ready?
go.
Well, we won.
Being attacked!
No
Alright,
surprise there.
this is open, but we already
Yes,
have the next wave of enemies. Right, let's do this. Reload. And
I'm out of
get a bit closer.
Hit her down!
Oh, there's one like on top of this. Maybe I will try to finish him off first. Yeah, but I think he can actually hit me here, even behind cover. I need some better cover. Can we share this? Alright, now let's try this again. Reload.
You're gonna give up!
I'm not going to give up. Okay, is that all?
That went well.
Yep, I think it's all.
Guess you are useful sometimes.
Destroy the camera just in case. Okay, let's keep moving. I can already hear more enemies. Yep, here we go.
We've got heavy casualties!
Let's reload. Come on, show me your face.
I'm right here! Come on!
There we go. Headshot.
Anyone else?
Uh,
Anyone?
looks like we're good. Where do we need to go?
Thought so.
I mean, there's a lot of rooms here. But again, I can't interact with anything, so let's just keep moving.
Minigun, spotted.
Oh,
Find cover.
what the hell?
Need to scrap that turret!
Alright, let's do it. Didn't expect that. Alright, let's keep moving.
One. No surprise there. Gotta be around here somewhere.
Okay.
Turrets! Watch out!
Oh, I see.
About to get messy.
Get wrecked!
Let's get rid of the turrets first.
Reloading!
I need some better cover here.
Heads down! Keep it
Go.
together!
Show me your face, I can hit it. There we go.
Fucking door's armored so thick we could use a tank. Solutions, anyone?
Well, let's see. Open the door to the mainframe. What can we do about this? just
Let
open
me
it?
try.
Well,
Son of a bitch!
good attempt. Yeah, maybe let's use brains instead of
Try
brawn.
this.
Or just
Now I
let's
see
blow it
why we brought him
open.
along.
3,
That works as
2,
well.
1.
Go.
Perfect.
Perfect indeed. Let's keep going.
Watch out.
Yep, I thought that there would be
Miss.
more. Large open area,
Not even sorry for you.
clearly not a safe space.
Just warming up.
And yeah, I still don't have like a good cover here. Let's try this one instead.
Would be nice.
I need to get rid of the guys on top because they can kinda hit me here, it seems. There's another one over here. Alright. That guy's down. Let's take care of this one next. Come on, show me your face. Oh, well. There's someone over here as well. Oh, I see. He has like a health bar. He's like some kind of boss battle. Okay, but we took care of him. Alright, let's keep going. There's still more enemies somewhere around here. Yep, there's one here.
You own it.
And that seems to be all of them. Okay, here we go. Found her.
We're too late.
I would advise you not to disturb her.
What'd you do to Alt?
I put her to work on a project of a lifetime.
What does that mean?
Get out of my
what?
way.
You know, we could have used some information, but whatever. Well, that doesn't look good.
Alt. Alt, come on.
Is
Don't
she-
do this. Fuck!
But what did he mean? A project
Johnny.
of a lifetime?
The hell are you doing? Are you still rolling?
This is all we can do now, my man. Show people the truth.
I mean, I guess so, but... well, I guess he's going to punch him anyway. Oh boy. He's going to punch him quite a bit.
Stop that.
Yeah, I think that's
You have
enough.
to kill him.
Oh dear.
We gotta go.
So,
Johnny, she's dead.
she's actually dead, but what did that guy mean? Project of a lifetime. Oh, and now we're
Well.
back here.
Spit it out before you burst.
Yeah, what happened to Thompson after you almost punched him to death?
Thompson. What happened to him?
Dunno, never worked together again.
See.
Maybe because you whooped his ass to make yourself feel better.
Guy was a vulture, out to use Alt from the start. When Arasaka flatlined her, man, for him that was sprinkles, with the cherry on top. Fuck, he would have killed her himself if they hadn't, just for his cockrod story.
How do you know? I mean, he did help you. In some way, anyway. Yeah, what happened to the recording?
The recording. What did Thompson do with it? Did it ever get released?
Fuck no.
Okay, so he never actually did anything with all that great stuff that he recorded. Maybe because he threatened him not to release anything or something like that. Never told me all that about Alt, nothing close. Wow, you were a real douchebag. That is true, but maybe I'm trying to be a little bit nicer here.
Never even told me half that about Alt.
Really? Any examples?
I don't know. That you were a couple, that she rode Soul Killer, that she's dead.
I mean, I kinda knew that, because I found her grave.
How the hell is she supposed to help us now? As a ghost?
She's not dead. Managed to escape.
Okay,
I saw the body.
Alt fled into the net.
Okay, well, that sounds pretty wild.
You're pushing bullshit. Heard more than my share of tales about runners who ran off to Never Never Netland. Just never thought you'd be the next to tell me one.
Don't need you to believe me, long as you do exactly what I say.
Okay, tell me more about it. How did you find out about this?
When'd you find out?
When she made contact a little later.
And? What did she say?
That she was a captive in the Arasaka subnet. But they couldn't hurt her. And she told me not to come looking for her.
Right. And why not?
What? Why?
This one time she wanted me to just let it go. 'Cause enough people had died for nothing already.
But then you went ahead and blew up a nuclear bomb on Arasaka Tower, killing a lot more people. So how does that work together?
So, what did you do?
Got my hands on 2 thermonuclear charges.
Then headed back to Arasaka Tower.
So basically, she told you, do not come after me because so many people have died already, and your conclusion was to kill even more people. Alright. Netwatch could have tracked Alt down by now, and Rogue went with you again. Yeah, what if they already found her?
How do you know Alt's still around? It's been half a century, which you've spent cloistered in Mikoshi. Netwatch could have hunted her down years ago.
Oh, they tried, believe me, but their tiny corporate brains can't handle a free AI that knows how people think. They were busy looking for her in the Crystal Palace while she was building the Ghost City for Kang Tao.
Okay. So basically, Alt is an AI now. And yeah, apparently Rogue went with you again on that mission. We've seen it in that last flashback.
And Rogue went with you. Again.
I paid her well.
Said it yourself, she was the best. Had her pick of contracts. But for some strange-ass reason, she took a job from a rocker with a death wish. A rocker, forever getting his ass beat by Arasaka.
Different times, kid. Back then, mercs didn't normally sell out to corps. All you had to do was yell, "Let's fuck up Arasaka," and every last one of them jizzed their pants. Rogue included.
Yeah, but I mean, after what we found out today, the question is what your real motivations were for going after Arasaka again. Was it really political, or your hatred of corpos in general, or was it just a case of revenge? I actually kind of remember that Rogue made a comment about that in that last flashback. I just didn't really know how to interpret it last time. But yeah, clearly your motivations were at least partially personal and not just political.
Voodoo boys think they know where she is. Beyond the Blackwall.
Where nobody can touch her.
And Brigitte's primed to go there. Break through. Just to contact Alt. Talk to her.
Ka-ching.
Alright, I guess we're done here. Let me have a quick look around, but I don't think there's anything we can do here. This is kind of where we met Johnny for the first time as well, right? Like, probably part of Arasaka Tower or something. But yeah, I mean, this was an interesting little flashback in Johnny's past, and it gave us a little bit more, you know, insights into his motivations, which, as I said, may not have been so much political and more like a case of personal revenge. Now, to be fair to him, it seems that even before that, he already was opposed to Arasaka and the corporations. But it is unclear what he exactly did about it. And it didn't seem that Arasaka really considered him to be that much of a threat until, you know, he actually blew up that place. So if that stuff hadn't happened to Alt, he probably wouldn't have done that, right? So in the end, Alt getting kidnapped and killed by Arasaka is what made him do it. So that's pretty interesting. Anyway, let's return. Alright, we are back here. And yeah, that definitely was a bit more than a moment.
Sure felt like more than a moment. Saw a good chunk of Johnny's life. And Alt.
It is possible. Data connected to Alt are linked to a strong memory trace in the construct. Very strong. These memories must have evoked a powerful emotional response, then projected onto your consciousness.
Emotion, yeah. Plenty of that.
And what is the construct's condition now?
Construct, what kind of shapes it in?
Enough data is uncorrupted to convince Alt it is authentic.
What the hell's that mean?
So, did it work or not?
So, did it work?
Yes, we extract the necessary fragment of Silverhand's engram. We are ready now to make contact with Alt. First, we must dive deeper.
Okay. So, let's dive deeper.
Beyond, there are no borders.
Ooh.
Beyond the Blackwall.
Oh.
Few have gone through to the other side, and none have yet returned.
Is this the
She
Blackwall?
will be the first.
Or like some kind of visual representation of it? So, you don't really know what's on the other side, huh?
So, actually, you got no idea what's beyond that thing.
But we will know soon.
And these shapes I'm seeing.
Wild, unfettered AI, searching for a passage.
What's with all these people watching us? Before you cross the Blackwall, remove the construct. If it's possible, yes.
I held up my end of our deal. Your turn. Before you pass through that wall, I want Johnny's psyche removed.
We will not pass through. You will take the code to the other side.
Great! Why me? You could have told me that before.
Fuck. Might have guessed. Never had any intention of helping me, did you?
It does not matter anymore. You will bring all to its end.
Well, it matters to me, because it's my life on the line here. But I guess I have no other choice.
Don't got much for options, do I?
Ale.
Okay, well, let's see what's on the other side of the wall.
How do I get to the other side? Brigitte?
Great. Talk to Alt. Well, where is she? Okay, now I'm on the other side. That was easy. So, is that Alt?
Alt?
Hello?
Johnny,
Okay, it is her.
you cannot remain here.
Well, it wasn't really my choice to come here.
Alt Cunningham.
Oh,
Alt? What's going on?
what is going on indeed? And now we're back here.
We will talk here.
Relax. Let me handle this.
Okay,
Johnny.
fine with me.
Came through the black wall to meet me. That mean we're good? Things are chill between us?
I have recognized your engram code, but I do not know why you are here.
To give you a chance to pay me back for getting you out of Arasaka Tower. V, this is Alt. Best net runner Night City's ever seen.
Charmed.
Alt, this is V. You need to save her life.
What do you do with Brigitte? Yeah, what happened to her?
What did you do with Brigitte? She's still alive.
Yes, but she is not needed at the moment.
Alright.
What do you want?
What's the price I gotta pay for you to save my life? The relic is killing me. Yeah, let's get straight to the point.
The chip, the relic. It's killing me. Construct on it's worming its way through my neural system.
I see this, but why is it my problem?
Why the fuck isn't it? You created Soul Killer. You handed Arasaka a fucking super weapon that dismantled me, you, and half the runners in Night City.
Your death was of your own making.
Jesus, Alt, I dove in after you. Gonna tell me now this ain't your problem?
It is not. The Alt Cunningham you strove to save in Arasaka Tower no longer exists. This should be obvious to you, as you were responsible for her death.
How so? I mean, she was kidnapped by these people, but that wasn't really Johnny's fault, right?
Your death wasn't Johnny's fault.
How could you know?
Seen you in his memories. It was an accident.
What you saw was his subjective view of what happened.
Oh, okay.
A warped account of events he locked away in his subconscious and replayed time and again.
Fair enough.
It bears no resemblance to the truth.
Well, what is the truth? Why don't you tell me your side of the story? So if you're not Alt, who are you? Yeah, what exactly are you now?
If you're not Alt, who are you?
I use her engrammatic data.
Really? You find this icy bitch aspect in there too?
Johnny, maybe I should handle this after all. You have too many emotions about this. Yeah, maybe you two can hash this out later.
Mind unloading this baggage later? Wasn't sure what to expect from a meeting with an AI, but sure wasn't a digital spat.
How's that help me exactly?
Well, it didn't make it any worse.
Indeed. Okay, got a beef with Johnny, but what about me? Yes, let's just talk from me to you and let's ignore Johnny for a moment.
Okay, I get it. You hate Johnny's guts, but what about me?
I cannot help you.
Of course.
Can't or won't?
Can't. To attempt to do so, I would need access to more advanced technology.
Well, maybe we can give you that technology. You created Soul Killer. Interesting. Brigitte said it'd be possible. Yeah, she seems to be...
Your projection in cyberspace. It's interesting.
What do you mean, it's interesting? But yeah, Brigitte seems to think it's possible.
Interesting. Brigitte claimed she alone could help me.
The voodoo boys deceived you.
Of course
Why
they
am I
did.
not surprised? Fine, so how about Mikoshi? That advanced enough for you?
If I could gain access to Mikoshi, it would cease to exist.
Good, we can work with that. We'll get you inside Mikoshi and you'll help V, deal?
Okay, that sounds like an option. City's best netrunner can't break into Mikoshi on her own. Well, apparently not.
Best runner Night City's ever seen can't bust into Mikoshi on her own?
I am a well-known threat there. They have a layer of black ice with my name on it.
Okay.
Literally.
Kinda like a custom-made prison jumpsuit.
I refuse to be caged in there ever again.
So, what can you do for me?
What can you do for me, exactly? Everyone I've met so far says I'm too far gone.
By everyone, you mean Hellman? Saburo's personal ass munch?
With the Soul Killer resident inside Mikoshi, I will create a construct of you, then disentangle your neural network from Johnny's. I shall then inject your engram back into your mortal form.
That sounds good to me. So, basically, you have to kill me to save me.
So, you'll save my life, but flatline me along the way.
Your consciousness, neural engrams, will be recorded as data. The rest will cease to exist.
The rest?
The soul. I did not grant the program its name, but Soul Killer does precisely what it promises to do.
Christ, I don't want to listen to this bullshit. V just hops back into her body, right? Nothing changes.
Everything changes. You know this well.
I mean, I technically already died like twice, so I don't think this is going to make much of a difference. I will take this plan.
Great, so we got a plan.
But how will you reach Mikoshi? I've created armies that failed to breach it.
They were children of the net. There's your problem. We're banking on the human factor. We'll crack a window, slip you into Mikoshi.
Johnny gets going, it exaggerates sometimes. Well, I guess so.
Johnny embellishes, in case you hadn't noticed. You don't trust him, which is fine. but you have my word we'll slip you inside Mikoshi while keeping you out of harm's way.
I believe this human factor and I have things in common.
Okay, for example. But yeah, sounds like we do have a plan.
So, we agreed?
Yes, we are agreed. Find a path into Mikoshi. I shall prepare a program to help you navigate the local net.
How will I contact you once I'm ready?
This is a BBS address. It will be our secure communication channel.
Voodoo boys, what about them?
They shall let you pass unharmed. Those were our terms.
Okay, well, but I mean, they already screwed me over twice.
So you managed to survive.
Are you disappointed? No thanks to you, I'm sure. Be interesting to see how your deal works out. Yeah, I think it was mostly Alt who helped me here.
No thanks to you, I'm sure.
You must not take any of this personally. We seek Silverhand's construct. You are unlucky. Have accident. Get involved.
So it's okay to make me the fool. That how you do biz? Maybe I ought to give Alt a heads up.
You dare now to lecture me?
I don't know, if people try to kill me, I tend to take it personally. Rather just settle the score, a waste of time when nothing to do with you. Yeah, let's just get away from here.
No. Waste of time, waste of breath. Thank fuck my biz with you is done. Want nothing to do with you.
So get out.
Alright. And there we go. That's the end of this quest. And at least we got some useful information out of this, and maybe even a plan to save V. We need to get into Mikoshi, which, as far as I understand, is kinda like a place in cyberspace where you can lock up constructs like Johnny, but I guess it's also like a physical place where we can, actually go and, hack into this computer or whatever. And I guess that's our plan here. But yeah, let's first leave the chapel here. And then we can decide what we want to do next. Alright, here we are. Oh, hang on a second. I'll take that with me. As a matter of fact, I may want to do a little bit of codex reading. It has been a while. Oh no. This is starting again. Must be hella disappointed. Yeah, hear what Brigitte wants from Alt. Yeah, disappointed that I'm still alive.
Gotta be pretty disappointed.
With what?
That you can't zero me after all.
It is out of my hands.
Clearly it is. I will just come back and come back again and again. So, any idea what Brigitte wants from Alt?
Did you hear about Brigitte's ask from Alt? Or was that memo way above your pay grade? Like the biochip was?
You try to provoke me. Is this wise, you think?
Bingo. How am I doing so far?
Now, V is really trying to be smug here, huh? But I mean for good reason. And yeah, I can already see like another malfunction coming up here, so that's going to be great. But what can I do? Let's just leave this place. And that's an achievement. The Hermit. Oh, the Hermit is... The Hermit is Alt, not the Voodoo Boys. Oh, this one is worse than all the ones before. Oh dear. Yeah, it's getting worse each time.
That the biochip?
I'm afraid so. Third trimester cramping? Yeah, it is the chip, I'm pretty sure.
Of course it's the damn chip! My silverhandosis is clearly incubating.
That a pointed finger I hear in your voice?
Fuck!
That was your ticker. Sit and rest. Don't need you flatlining while we got a job to do.
Blah blah blah. Fuck Arasaka, blah blah. Smash Mikoshi.
You really are turning into me.
I'm afraid so. And that floating cigarette is kinda strange.
Might be right.
May as
We're
well
bickering
light
like
it.
a shriveled old married couple. It's time we let up. Let a little trust take hold.
But I don't even like you. Problem is you think the ends justify the means. Don't even know where I'm going. Yeah, I'm not sure he knows where he's going.
Got no idea where I'm going. Be a living legend. That's all I wanted. Feels like I'm barely surviving.
Test of a person's true value? Death. Facing it. Staring it down. You still got a chance to be somebody.
Well, maybe. Let's keep up the hope.
Yeah. Maybe.
When you died, what was it like? I mean, we kinda died too already, so she should know, but let's ask it anyway.
What was it like? When you died?
Was on top of the world. Failure not an option, not a thought. Till it happened. Death feels real now. It's only now I know it.
Now. Had half a century to come to terms.
Mikoshi felt, I don't know, like sleep? Lacked awareness, had no sense of passing time. Didn't mark it. Did what they wanted to me. I just remember cold, black void, fear. Or was that your death?
I mean, he wasn't really dead. He was just saved as an engram, so I guess it's a little bit different anyway. So why did Arasaka build that place?
Mikoshi. Why did Arasaka even build it?
If I could only see inside Saburo's head.
Haha.
People can be bought, brainwashed, but it's only in Mikoshi that you can peer inside a soul, pick it apart, reprogram it. They've amassed quite a collection. Scary, talented runners, soul killed, packed away, probably using them now, probably controlling them.
So, ruling hearts and minds, that's what it's about. The usual.
Corps have always tried to shackle people one way or another. Saburo's ambition is greater. He's out to control humanity.
I mean, apparently Alt turned into some kind of AI, so maybe other netrunners did as well, and that way they can reprogram and control them. I understand. Guess I understand why you hate Mikoshi. Got what you deserved. I'm not sure. That's maybe a little bit harsh. He's a douchebag, but I don't think he deserved that.
Oh, think I get why you detest the place.
Shouldn't exist. Of all the destruction and pain corpse wreak round the world, what happens at Mikoshi is worst.
Alright.
Know why?
Eternity, it lasts forever. You denied the right to die. They can change you into somebody else. They experiment on the human psyche. I mean, these are all good points.
They can change who you are. Turn you into someone else without you even knowing it.
Yep, goddamn right. Corps have already taken the world for their own. Now they're coming for us.
Okay, so they even they won't even leave people alone after they die. Doing the same to me, you know, erasing my identity. Yeah, I guess it is kind of like that.
Realize what you're doing to me is what Arasaka's doing at Mikoshi.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna fix it.
Alright, fair enough. I appreciate it.
Let's move. Get back to work.
Let's do.
Okay, there we go. And that's another task completed. And yeah, apparently the Hermit card might not actually be a symbol for the Voodoo Boys, but for Alt. What are you looking at? Also, let me have a look at that message. Lemasevi, I knew you'd go far, but I didn't think you'd get this far. You're up in the finals against Razor Huge. Pro heavyweight champion, one of the best in the world. This fight will go down in history. I can feel it. Okay, so we got another fight coming up. Uh-oh. What in the world is happening now?
V? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Whoever you are.
Good. It worked. My name is Somi.
Just call me Songbird, though. I know who you are. Know your situation, your problem.
Okay.
And I can save your life.
Really? I guess you have my attention.
All right, Songbird. Got my full attention.
Glad to hear that. You must have questions, and I'll answer them in due course, shortly. But first, I need you to get to that swollen appendix of Night City called Dogtown.
Okay. Easy to disappear in Dogtown. Well, I've never heard of that place, but apparently V has.
Dogtown. City within Night City. Know of clans who tried to establish footholds on the black market there. Never managed to stake any claims. Hell, some plane never made it back.
Fair mistake. One you won't repeat.
Alright, well, I guess I will risk it.
Fine. No clue what I'm stepping into, but no risk, no reward.
Thank you. I appreciate this, truly. Dogtown's main gate. Be there as soon as you can. I'll make contact again then.
This is one elaborate haze. Or a fucking lifeline.
And yeah, everyone always wants me to come as soon as I can. So what exactly was this all about? Oh, this is the DLC, Phantom Liberty. Okay, I guess I will not be doing this right away. Let's maybe disable this again. So, after finishing this quest, this one also updated. I get it. Anyway, we have like a few minutes left in this episode, but not enough to actually start anything new. So, how about we do a little bit of reading, since I haven't done this in quite some time. Yeah, we have like a bunch of new articles here, so let's maybe start with them. Net Shamans. Pacifica has everything you would expect of a place with such an infamous reputation. Shady locals, sketchy shops, and the presence of the enigmatic voodoo boys. Enigmatic, how, you ask? After all, it is not uncommon for close-knit gangs to harbor secrets about which the rest of the city is completely unaware. And the voodoo boys are no different from any of those groups, right? Now, ask yourself this. Have you ever witnessed a gang shootout? Probably more times than you can count on two hands. And who was there? The Valentinos, Tiger Claws, Maelstrom, 6th Street, but never the Voodoo Boys, never them. Depending on who you ask, you will hear different stories and opinions about this reclusive gang. They are the de facto leaders of Night City's Haitian diaspora. They slaughter black roosters in blood sacrifice, God only knows where they get them. They commune with their ancestors through prayer. They summon ghosts and allow them to assume control of their bodies. They bring pain, disease, and suffering to their enemies' doorsteps with the help of occult voodoo dolls. Perhaps you think some or even all of these claims are just hollow rumors, but can you be so sure? I don't know. Other sources said that they don't actually believe in voodoo, so this may just be a rumor. Some say they have witnessed voodoo boys netrunners in the deep net. Surrounded by vampires and leviathans, they traverse these strange depths of cyberspace, both more beautiful and dangerous than we could ever imagine in real space. Their objectives, they are known only to themselves. So who are they? What are they searching for? What is their plan? In the end, perhaps we should ask ourselves these questions. Indeed, some secrets are better left undiscovered. Yeah, I'm not sure who wrote this and how truthful this is, because I've seen none of this. I mean, I did see like a rooster, but it seems more like they used this for, like, eating. So, I don't know what to think about this. But okay, let's keep on reading. B.A. Gusainov, Respiration and Intercellular Spaces. Well, that sounds very interesting. The theory of imperil through overly simplistic and never formulated along the lines required by modern scientific inquiry is in fact useful as a general principle. Scientists today are all too ready to consign visionaries of previous ages to the dustbin of history simply because they deal with questions of spirituality, putting them supposedly at odds with contemporary theories. 2. If indeed a person has a self, how can we therefore doubt that the self affects the body? If it exists, then it must exercise influence. In fact, this was proven only a few weeks ago by a group of scientists at the University of Toledo. A study conducted on laboratory mice showed a correlation between regular meditation and a 20% increase of lifespan. How did you get the mice to meditate, though? I would like to know more about that. Bibliography, The Fatal Effects of Modern Shamanism, Sensational Mice in Toledo. Interesting study, nevertheless. Review, Bloody Bout 7, What Went Wrong? Just when we thought Macroware was done putting out unfinished games, we get this piping hot plate of spaghetti code. Frankly, I don't even know where to start. From the story mode, which feels like it was cobbled together from the half-baked ideas of 6 writers working in different time zones, to the non-intuitive tutorials, to the ridiculous lag that had me up making up fresh cup of coffee between each punch, and finally to the head-scratching localization foul-ups. Honestly, the dialogues make no sense in any language. What the hell were they originally written in? Swiss? I mean, Swiss is... I guess it is kind of a language. Swiss German is German, but it is very different to a point where you can barely understand it if you only speak High German. It's kind of at that uncanny border between where I can think I understand it, but not really. I have to listen like really, really closely to it, and then I might be able to make out some sentences. But I guess maybe they picked Swiss here because obviously there are numerous official languages in Switzerland. There's, Swiss German, and there's French and Italian and Rheto-Romanian. So maybe that's why they picked Swiss here. The Struggle of O'Neill Station. The European Space Council, ESC, started out with seemingly noble intentions. We'll open the door to the universe, the solar system, a home to all, and so on and so forth. It didn't take long for these catchphrases to reveal themselves for what they truly were: colonial ambitions wrapped up in lofty ideals. We, the builders and first inhabitants of O'Neill 1, have witnessed this firsthand. The ESC sent us into space with promises of a new life and a better tomorrow. Instead, what lay in wait for us was a complete lack of freedom and back-breaking work in extremely dangerous conditions. We would have pulled through, but would have toughed it out for the greater good. If only they treated us as human beings, informed us of their decisions, listened to our concerns and requests. But the ESC ignored us. The consequences were inevitable. In 2022, after completing construction of the station, our situation was critical. Station management demanded 18 hours of work every day, 7 days a week from everyone, regardless of age or health condition. Our peaceful protest was met with a disproportionate use of force, which included stun guns. They thought it would break us, just like the countless protests they broke back on Earth. The thing is, out here it's not so easy to call for reinforcements. Workers outnumbered guards 40-1, and one stun gun charge held only 15 rounds. The ESC's management had effectively shot themselves in the foot. It was over before they could realize. Only 7 hours passed before O'Neill 1 and O'Neill 2 declared independence and became the first nations established outside of Earth. Well, that's fascinating. And the first time I heard about this in this game. Interesting. Okay, let's maybe read this one as the last one for today. Slavoj McAllister in the news again. Pompous asshole or eccentric genius. Acclaimed rocker boy Slavoj McAllister has ruffled feathers yet again following his most recent performance at nightclub Totentanz, While a rock concert brawl is no big news in itself, several unofficial sources allege it was McAllister who instigated the violent outbreak after hurling a tear gas canister at paparazzi in the crowd. Before the booze-fueled melee got heated, the Cartesian Duelists premiered new songs. Oh, this is the name of the band, I guess. Premiered new songs Cybernetic Soul, Mind is Freedom, and Cogito Ergo Sum, which, as usual, have critics divided. Lyrically, the new singles touch on issues such as the internal struggle of body and mind, the limitations of our senses, and the search for absolute truth. Some critics consider the new material pseudo-intellectual drivel. Others praise the band's fresh, innovative spin on the genre. Beyond the brawl, even the McAllister's headlines are making headlines. When asked in an interview with N54 News what the cryptic title of the track Cogito Ergo Sum meant, the rocker boy replied he ain't reffed by questions from gonk-brained frauds. What are you? Despite, or perhaps thanks to the numerous controversies ever swirling around the Cartesian Duelist frontman, his popularity continues to swell. The band's new album is slated for release soon, and if you believe the chatter on the net, it will be entitled War of Truth. So is he like the current day Johnny? Alright, yeah, there's still more to read, but I guess this might be enough for today. Let's end the episode here. And I guess I will maybe do some stuff in between episodes, you know, scanner missions and stuff. And then we can go back to some side missions in the next episode. But for now, let's call it a day. As always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.